Hey guys, Harvey Braden with Harvey Roofing and Construction. We're out in Weatherford, Texas, wrapping up a project we've been working on here for a while. Had some electrical upgrades and we installed a new HVAC system. These rooms are outside. There's a porte-cochere that separates it from the main house, and these rooms are not used very often, so we came up with a solution that is going to allow these to be have strong heating and cooling when they're needed, and then they can be off when not using the space or just maintained at a higher temperature. But I just wanted to walk you through kind of what we did here. These units are really impressive, and I know a lot of people have heard the term mini-split, and it's kind of confusing because that term doesn't really mean much. There's a different kind of air conditioning technology that mainly plays into mini splits, and we're starting to see it some more in other companies' air conditioning equipment, but these are fully variable and they're run on what's called inverters. So they convert the power to DC, whereas you have your normal air conditioning runs on AC. So you'll notice when your unit kicks on outside, it typically has a real big jolt of power that it takes to start it. And then it also, they're pretty noisy, your typical air conditioning unit, condenser unit outside. So I'm going to show you these real quick and just kind of walk you around what we did here. So these are LG inverter technologies, both of them. One is for an interior space that has a 8-foot flat ceiling, so we were able to size it a little different, and then I'll show you those spaces in a second. But this particular unit, I'm literally 1 foot away from it. I actually put the mic right behind me. They're so silent, they're not even bothersome to hear. Just, I mean, you stick your ear up to it. Super quiet. LG does a 12-year parts warranty on these, so it's about the longest you can get in this time. A lot of companies will do 10 on parts, and LG's got a full 12-year coverage on it, and that's based on having a certified installer. So big thanks to Sky Mechanical, did the HVAC work on this for us. And we went up into the attic with first we had to get our power done. So what you're seeing there in the middle was the electrical runs for it. So we installed the new power circuits to be able to run these air conditioning. This home previously had some window units, some wall unit type thing, just kind of like window units, which probably worked fine for the same purpose, but this is just a lot better, just a lot more capacity, and then just technology's significantly different in the way that it operates. So there are heat pump units, and another advantage to these inverter heat pump units, they're super high efficiency. You don't need any electrical emergency heat. So a normal heat pump will typically stop operating when you drop down to about 40 degrees. Then you get this wire thing that kicks in, and that's what starts providing the heat. With these units, they're actually able to cool, provide heat as a heat pump down below. These are, I want to say these are -4 degrees. So the coldest temperatures we ever see in North Texas, the heat pump functionality will continue to have low energy consumption, provide heat, no problem, no need for emergency heat strips that start just sucking down electricity like crazy. So, and then we have the chase covers that are on here, and these are so that we could get our air conditioning lines up to where they needed to go. We're painting those today with matching color to the house trim. So those are our new condenser units out here. Just really impressed with them. They're some amazing equipment. I've installed several of these systems, different sizes. Never heard anything other than people bragging about their electric bill. And there's some new stuff from LG that's come out too that is going to provide some additional options to retrofit LG air conditioning stuff into existing air conditioning setups in a typical house. So Got Israel here working on a fan replacement. So our interior units on these are a wall unit. So everything related to this interior side happens inside here. And they're just really neat little clean wall mounted setups. It's got a rotating outlet there, so it helps the air to circulate up and down. And everything is self-contained within the unit. It has full control from your phone app, the LG ThinQ phone app. You can control these units remotely, and then they also have the wireless remotes. I've got one in my hand here that give you the ability to control it. In this room is the larger of the two units. Same concept. It's got the basically the identical look to it. It's just a larger capacity, so this head unit is also a little bit larger. And it's got the rotating duct where that cool air is coming out. And this is kind of hard to see, but in that distance is probably 5 feet. And you can see that pull Q rack is sitting there blowing around. So it's got a lot of air movement. That's where that new fan is being changed out. So we also had to upgrade the electrical in here. This side of the house had a really inferior electrical circuit. There just wasn't a large enough wire for be feeding the sub panel. So this sub panel was here, and it didn't have it wasn't properly sized for the service wire. So we ran a new service line to this sub panel. It's about 100 feet, I think it was 110. And shout out to Chris with Excel Electric out of Joshua. Great electrician. He does great work. He came in and replaced this panel, ran the new service line, all new breakers and all the existing circuits, got us our AC electricity outside, and that was done in preparation for installation of the new HVAC unit. So we're just wrapping up the small details today, and they are good to go with heat and air and what will be a kind of a game room, media room, and then a sun room that's got a pool table in it that's off their swimming pool area. So they're looking forward to that, and just wanted to share the details of what we accomplished out here for these folks. Thanks for watching. Harvey Roofing and Construction. See you next time.